7 a.m. Espresso code review lesson plan. Some people build apps, some inspire people. I do both. I'm a developer and computer science teacher from Austria. I've always loved building things. Sometimes that means apps and tools. Other times it means helping students understand their first lines of code. My goal is to do both, to teach and to build, and to find a rhythm where one makes the other better. My goal with this video isn't to show a perfect routine. It's to show how I balance both sides of what I do, being a computer science teacher and a developer. These two worlds overlap more than you think. Teaching helps me explain concepts better when I code, and coding keeps me curious for what I teach. But balance, that's the hard part. The day ahead is long, hours of teaching, coding projects and everything in between. A full day of teaching, coding and building ideas. The challenge? Balance. The reward? Growth. Morning rituals aren't just habits, they are anchors. Espresso, preparations, setting everything up. I always wear a white t-shirt and mostly black, grey or dark green pants. Minimal decisions, minimal distractions. Every choice I can simplify frees up focus for teaching and coding. 6 hours of teaching, that's the core of my day. Explaining HTML, CSS and JavaScript to beginners, helping them install Visual Studio Code. The moment a student finally sees their first website appear, that's the spark that keeps me doing this. 2 of my daily essentials are the MacBook Air with the M4 chip and noise-cancelling headphones for the moments when I have a free hour to correct student work. These small acts, what I wear, how I organize my bag, set the tone. People assume it's enough to tell something what's wrong. I've learned to show them how to find the answer themselves. Midday is all about momentum. One task blends into the next, but each moment carries its own spike. Sometimes I cook during lunch, always more than a portion, part of my weekly meal prep. That's how I keep my energy steady. But sometimes there is not enough time for cooking, so I rely on protein shakes. After 6 hours of teaching, I'm usually drained, but doing something like meal prepping, going for a walk, listening to some music or going to the gym brings me back.
This is my second workspace, my own classroom, you could say.
Here I can grade my students' work, give them feedback in a silent workspace. I recently picked up the new iPhone 17. Battery life has been solid so far. It easily lasts me a full day with my usual mix of work, social media and watching some videos on YouTube. The camera, absolutely amazing. Photos and videos look crisp and low light performance is noticeably better than before. Right now I'm still setting it up with all my essential apps, from productivity tools to a few that help me learn programming. If you'd like to see a follow-up video where I share my top apps for developers and beginners, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. I also grabbed a screen protector for both the display and the camera and a heavy-duty case, because honestly I drop my phone way too often. People often imagine teaching some hours as easy, standing in front of a class, explaining something. But the truth is, it's intense. When you're in a room with 20, sometimes 30 students, every one of them with their own pace, their own struggles, it takes everything you've got. You're switching between questions, fixing errors, setting up learning environments for peer projects, helping one understand HTML, while another just installed Visual Studio Code for the first time. Teaching isn't just about explaining, it's about managing energy, empathy and patience. And when the bell rings, it doesn't mean the work is done. It means it's time to start another chapter with another class. I also watch several tutorials to get some inspirations for new topics for school. Post-processing is quite a work. I mark code, write short examples and sometimes film a tiny screen capture to show the fix. Students don't just need correctness, they need clarity in how to approach problems the next time. I also produce tutorials and screencasts showing students step by step how fundamental concepts of programming work, so they can watch them and afterwards try them out themselves. And that's also the place I can create projects on my own. Teaching during the day helps me explain coding concepts. Coding by myself helps me stay sharp for the classroom. It's a cycle, one feeding the other. And when I finally start coding by myself, it's different. No deadlines, no grades, no expectations, just exploration. It's the purest form of curiosity I know. Currently, I'm building a web app that teaches the terminal through a game-based crawler. It started as a sketch, just an idea on paper. Then came prototypes, the MVP, and now I'm redesigning it step by step. There are several game-based crawlers out there teaching the terminal, but I wanted to build one on my own. Up next, refine the hint system, add better onboarding, and improve the achievements section. Dinner is the closing ritual, a moment to eat, to reflect, to close the loop. If you watched this far, thanks. If you teach, code or both, keep on going. It's heavy, but it's also meaningful. See you in the next build.